tell us a little bit about your celiac journey?
I would really call it a celiac faceplant. Put something reasonably good in my stomach to fuel the session, but also not so much that I, feel like I'm gonna barf in the pool.
Do you usually eat before morning swims?
I do now. I certainly have something, whether it's toast or waffles, or this morning some gluten and dairy-free pancakes from Trader Joe's. Obviously have to fuel during the swim, so I've got pH in my bigger bottle here. Post swim, I will have just about 25 grams of protein, and I'll have that in my bag, just waiting for me to chug it after the swim because I will have another session this afternoon. So the faster I start replenishing the stores, the more likely I am to have a good workout this afternoon. So. I'm also a very fast coffee drinker, so it doesn't take me maybe longer than 3 to 5 minutes to get a whole cup of coffee down the hatch, so.
Today we're doing like a day in the life of a pro triathlete with celiac.
I grew up not being a very diverse eater. I pretty much subsisted on chicken fingers and fries and mozzarella sticks and pizza for like the first, 18 years of my life. And then I went to college, started eating a lot more diversity of foods and fruits and vegetables and all the things. But I have a feeling that at that point, the like autoimmune gene was already in there and ready to be turned on. Yeah, I went through a couple of years of incredibly high stress and was working at a bakery. I was making cookies and pies and pastries at a pretty well-known bakery and pastry place in Boston called Flour, ironically. And I started getting sick all the time. And then one day I was running from Flour to practice and I passed out on the street and hit my head pretty hard. And that was about it. I went in, I got tested. And that was the beginning of it all.
And how many years ago was that?
Wow, now 12. Thankfully, there are so many more options out there for bread and all, like availability internationally of all the things that anyone could need that is gluten-free. They don't necessarily taste good, but at least it's there. My set is aerobic with some sprints, but who knows? Somebody else could have something even spicier. But it's been working for Devin and I.
Perfect.
excellent company, a lot of hard swimming, and now I feel completely gassed.
Did you eat anything during the swim?
About 30 grams of carbs and 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
But it takes like a long time to get going.
Stuff always feels like the elixir of life after a particularly hard session.
What's in there?
It's almond milk with 25 grams of protein and about 13 to 20 grams of carbohydrates. Some of it via scratch chocolate recovery mix, and then whey ascent protein. So carbs, protein, simple stuff. Tastes amazing, especially after a hard swim. So we're back. I'm tired. I would like a nap, but up first we are continuing our eating Olympics here and making use of a wonderful present from my mom of a double-barreled waffle maker. Definitely need something hearty to fill up my stomach before I do another 2.5 hours of riding. Okay, up next, a very needed, very warm cappuccino from Thump with oat milk. We went to ride and take some pictures and stuff outside, but I cannot handle 38 and freezing rain. Maybe that makes me a weenie. I think it makes me smart. So hot beverage and onto the trainer. And yeah, hopefully I'll eat something when I get home, because now it's been like 2 hours and I'm starting to get hungry. And yeah, just kind of a bit of a weird day, but gotta keep eating to make sure I can hit this workout. So lunchtime, late lunch bagel. Half of it had obviously Kerrygold Irish butter on it, and the other half was basically almond butter and jelly. It's been, because the day's been a little chaotic. I would say my eating is a little off, but really it's not that far off from a typical Saturday between workouts and stuff. One of the things I've learned with being celiac is my diet is always going to trend towards more simple carbohydrates, but especially if I feel, I'm in the middle of a pretty big workout day, then I have zero qualms about basically swearing off all types of fiber and being pretty much on the brown food train. So I had pancakes for breakfast, a waffle after I came home, and now I've just eaten a bagel. So not the most diverse of food groups, but I'm doing too much high intensity stuff, and my stomach is pretty sensitive to anything that can't directly fuel performance. So it's a pretty much carbs rule everything around me kind of focus, at least until I'm done with all of the exercise practice. So I decided that I needed to take a 15-minute nap, and we're now an hour and a half later than that 15 minutes. So basically the day's gotten a little, just a little different than what I expected. So we are still riding the carbohydrate wave, and I'm eating a peanut butter chocolate cookie. I am shooting for 60 grams of carbs an hour with mostly Precision Hydration shoes, which are my go-to snack at the moment. protein shake round 2. It was way better than I expected. I honestly thought I was not gonna finish it and almost bagged it to begin with. I was feeling really tired. I told myself I was gonna take a 15-minute nap and then I fell asleep for like an hour. So I'm really, really happy with how much power I was able to put out and how I felt. So hooray, that's always a good sign. One of the first things I'll do when I get off a session in the evening is to just basically run into the kitchen and start making dinner so that I can shower and clean up and have dinner already started. So in my handy dandy rice cooker, which I probably use more than anything else, I have jasmine rice cooking with water and coconut milk, so it makes a super easy and delicious coconut rice. Yes, we buy our rice now in quantities of 25 pounds because I eat so much of it. And then over here, we've got some steak tips marinating in a curry cream sauce, which is going to be delicious. And I've been feeling pretty tired, so I want to focus on, making sure I have enough iron. And then last but not least, I haven't gotten them started yet, but there will be some kind of green things and vegetables because everything I ate today, pancakes, waffles, bagel, has all been brown and lacks any fiber. So I need to put something in there with vitamins and nutrients other than carbs. So. God, it's so good.